Eevee, I believe in you. You got that one. Oh, you're way lower in health than I realized, Eevee. Whoops. Not a Steelix. You know, go to sleep. What? Okay. Oh, you just woke up, huh? And you're like heat-seeking, following Vibrava. Oh no! I hate it here. Okay, that thing died way easier than it should have. No, I'm not dealing with another Steelix. Game, please just spawn me next to the stairs repeatedly. Let me just, like, cheese my way through this dungeon, and then I'll, like, level grind a little bit in some other dungeons later to make up for it. Please, I beg of you. Oh, every single one of these Pokemon is ground type. I cannot use Thunderfang. I'm gonna run out of Crunch and Quick Attack soon. Help. Oh, well, in this game you can... Oh, that's right. Fury Cutter is, like, stupid in this game. In this game, I think I can hit them even though they're immune to it. It'll just be, like, very little effect and do incredibly low damage. Let's test it right here. Okay, that still did 60, which is insane, actually. Way more than I expected it to do. All right, I'm glad you're all asleep. Oh, wait. We actually have an out. We have an out for the fact that I'm supposed to end stream in like 3 minutes. I need this dungeon to have a halfway point. If it has a halfway point, we can save at the halfway point and then come back next time to get to the end and like fight the boss or whatever. Please, game. Please do me this one favor. Have a halfway point. Level 34. Fine. Hi there. Not the move I meant to use, but it's fine. You live that? Uh-oh. Ow. You're still alive? Okay, thank you, Eevee. Ow! No, I pressed triangle, but the game didn't take the input, and so it made me do the swap. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. What a waste of a Reviver Seed. Go away. That one's not very effective because Gliscor is also flying. That's funny. Dead. We haven't missed in a while. I'm not that upset. It's just remnants of having missed so much earlier. That even like a miss that feels fair because it's like the first miss out of like 10 attacks still feels annoying. Hi, Gliscor. Go away, Gliscor. Eevee, I just hit 34. Eevee's already at 35. The extra experience Eevee is getting is starting to really take effect. Eevee's pulling ahead of us. Help. I love how because Gliscor is also flying, it's not very effective against him instead of little effect. That's so funny. Still alive? Get out of here. Well, these stupid Vibrava hit way harder than you'd think. Go away. All right, that one had very little effect. It's fine. It worked out. Okay, this is a floor. By the literal definition of the word. Easiest dodge of Eevee's career. Can you guys stop getting into the rooms that I'm healing at? I am worried that with us already being so many floors deep, there might not be a halfway point. That would be very less than ideal. This is the first time I picked up a cherry berry. That's funny. Oh my goodness, Eevee, please. Oh, great. I hate confusion in this game. It's so stupid. It's a million times worse than confusion in the actual games. Lost a Reviver Seed 100% because confusion in this game is busted and shouldn't be as strong as it is. The only thing that stops confusion from, like, making the game unplayable is the fact that so few Pokemon have it in the game. I feel like it rarely actually comes up. Hi, Quagsire. Aww! That sucks. I wanted that. Please, halfway point. No! Did we make it to the top? Dang it. Oh yeah, this is where Xatu tells you about the meteor destroying the planet. Rogue, do you see that? Someone else is here. Could have used a heal seed. I don't think I had a heal seed. I don't think I even had a heal seed, so no, I couldn't. Should we introduce ourselves? Yeah. Is it Xatu? It is. Excuse me. We're a little lost right now, and we're wondering if you could help us out. You see, we were sent here by some dream guide, and... Oh, you're a quiet one, aren't you? There it is. There's that feeling again. This desire to act. No, this need to act. Is this my aura speaking to me? Is this what it wants me to do? Is this what I should do? But I need to remember what Eevee said. I shouldn't instigate this Pokemon if I don't have to. Right? Hey, Rogue. I don't think that Pokemon can hear me. It's like they're in a trance just staring at the sunset. What should we do? Shoot him with laser beams. I mean it. I'm doing this because I care about you. Cresselia and Darkrai? I'll do the talking, okay? You know that I appreciate your concern, Cresselia. Oh my goodness, are they doing some kind of backstory where Darkrai and Cresselia actually used to be friends? Like in the timeline of the previous Mystery Dungeon game? But then like Darkrai and Cresselia was like, Darkrai, you're being a real dick lately. I need you to like stop doing that. And tried to help Darkrai, but Darkrai was like, nah, I kind of just want to like plunge the world into everlasting chaos. But you're wasting your time with this seer. That's a shame. Oh, just walked right through us. Okay, yeah, this is a memory. We have to be the original Darkrai. We have to be. That's Cresselia and the guide? And they just walked through us? What's going on? Hello, I've heard the tale of a seer atop the cliffs facing the sunset. Are you Xatu? Indeed, I am Xatu. For you to discern my true identity, you're not an ordinary sword. I need your help, Xatu. Is it true you have the ability to see into the future? All day I stare at the sun unblinking. Yeah, you should be dead. It gives me sight for all things. I'm sure that it does, you loon. Honestly, Darkrai is based for that one. It gives me sight of the past and the future, too. Why do you require my assistance? I'm concerned about my partner here. Darkrai. Darkrai? Our dream guide has been Darkrai this whole time? Things are starting to make a lot more sense now. If you must know, Xatu, Miss Cresselia insists that my actions as of late have been more harmful than helpful. She's worried my behavior may include some sinister undertones that I've failed to keep in check. However, I fail to realize how my dedication to stopping villainous Pokemon could have ever been interpreted that way. Dedication is one thing, Darkrai, but you've gone far past the realm of reason. Just the other day, you tormented jailed defenseless Pokemon in the middle of the night on a whim. What? I was bored, okay? You've been doing these sorts of things so often as of late. So, those that break the law must realize the consequences of their actions. The actions of Officer Magnezone are insufficient. The way that you enforce this justice is not that of a good-hearted Pokemon, Darkrai. I knew that you... Oh my goodness, I don't think is that a custom, like, angry thing that the creators, or the ROM hack creators made for Darkrai? I don't think that ever shows up in the main game. I knew you didn't come here with good intentions, Cresselia. How foolish of me to think that you're still the same friend that I first met. I'm not your enemy. It's you that has changed, Darkrai. You need to understand that your actions could have dire consequences. This goes beyond dealing with a few criminals. Xatu, please, if you could just look into the future, if you could address these concerns. Very well. Let me stare into the sun a little bit more. I have seen it. I see a world of ruin. Ruin? That is also a custom Darkrai thing. Or if it was actually made by the original game devs, then they made them but never used them. Darkrai's desire is a truly strong force, one that will only grow stronger upon further interaction with the world. And the world, in turn, will not be prepared to defend against this power. Thus, as it currently stands, a form of ruin is inevitable. What a farce! Can you believe the drivel spilling out of this fool's mouth, Cresselia? Cresselia. Spiritomb? Cresselia, what are you doing? That's the odd keystone. I didn't want to believe it, but deep down I knew this to be true. You're too far gone, Darkrai. No, see, you gotta, when something like this happens, this isn't how you handle it. This just makes Darkrai even eviler. You have to, like, take the Naruto route and break the cycle of hatred or whatever. Surely you don't believe that. Hold your tongue. Oh, bye. There's no running from fate. Wherever you hide, I will find you. Darkrai the Deplorable. What a name. Not even a hint of resistance. Conceit is a mighty deafener. My, oh my. Hey, bro. I know that you're Darkrai. What an astute observation. Darkrai. I know what you're trying to do. You want us to think that everything we just saw is a moment from the past? Do you really think we're gonna feel bad for you after everything you've done to us? We already know you can control everything inside a nightmare. That memory isn't real. I doubt anything we've seen here is real. But shout out to the devs, by the way, bringing in the old town from the first game and the Xatu, like, stuff from the first game from Red and Blue Rescue Team. Really, really good thing to do. This is just another sick way for you to mess with us. Are you finished? Rogue, this isn't some elaborate joke to me. Tell me, do you honestly think that I enjoyed reliving that memory? Not a single moment passes without this agonizing moment weighing on my mind. My one and only friend betrayed me purely to satiate her righteous ego. A moment in time I will never escape. You're lying? Rogue, I showed you this moment because you needed to see it and learn from it. When Cresselia and I journeyed to the top of these cliffs, I was nothing more than a fool. I could have easily been rid of Cresselia had I just attacked her right then and there, but I was stopped by my own cowardice. I was too weak to finish the job before the situation left my control, and my punishment has been to live in a world that demeans me for being who I am. A world of Cresselia's desires. Rogue, you're a special individual. I may have been too weak to strike down Cresselia when I had the chance, but you proved to be more than an asset in dealing with that pompous pest. Don't listen to this rogue. Darkrai's just trying to get in your head. Oh, am I? Consider this rogue? Didn't you find it strange that Cresselia chose to attack you out of the blue? How do you know that? Rogue, when you encountered Cresselia, what you felt was not just a desire to fight, but something more. Am I right? You may not have known it at the time, but I'm certain you experienced the same thing that I felt. I must admit, Rogue, I'm quite envious of you. I certainly wish that I had your ruthlessness back then. What do you think you're doing? Rogue will never be like you, Darkrai. I think Rogue literally is Darkrai, though. Ah, that's where you're wrong. You already recognize that I am Darkrai, the condemned scourge of this world. However, Rogue is also Darkrai. Oh, what are the odds? What? This just doesn't make any sense. You have to be lying. You may doubt me if you wish, but I urge you to look at Rogue's expression right now. Even they know that what I say is true. But how is that possible? How could there be two of you? Why did Rogue become a Shinx? Why'd you give everyone that dream? What about Giratina capturing Cresselia and do you ever stop talking? Eevee! Finally, some alone time for us. Rogue, you already knew, didn't you? Yeah, I figured it out, like, when Cresselia attacked me, so. Rogue, I recognize that you harbor some strong feelings towards me. It's true I'm the reason why much of the town has been experiencing those nightmares. And by extent, the reason why you've undergone so much turmoil lately. But you must understand, this is all for your benefit. I know how to unlock the greatest version of yourself, and that's what I want for you. That is the truth. Cresselia. When we encountered her, she told me that I'm on a path of evil. And then Medicham inspected my aura and told me that I knew why it was so hot. I didn't know for sure, but I thought about it a lot. I began to wonder if maybe I was Darkrai. Someone was messing with all those dreams during the night, but I never actually saw a Pokemon doing that. And then, since it was me being shown in the dream, I don't know. Maybe I was doing that during my sleep. Now I know that's not what happened, but the thoughts were there. Soon after, that one memory started to come back to me. But I didn't try to dwell on any of this for too long. Because the idea made you uncomfortable, correct? Darkrai was an idea that you wanted to end, not become. What you said about when we encountered Cresselia, I felt an intense set of emotions, a strange, seemingly magnetic pull, and I just wanted it to go away. And I'm feeling it again right now. That's due to our spiritual connection. Spiritual? That's right. Our spirits, the essence that provides us with individuality and guides our aura. They are identical. That's why we both feel that unmistakable intensity in this moment. Cresselia's spirit is very similar to ours as well, which is why we also experience this in her presence. For years, Cresselia has used this connection to her advantage in her endless pursuit of me. And likewise, I have used it in order to continually elude her grasp. So that's how you found me, and knew who I was. But there's one thing I don't understand. If we both have the same spirit, doesn't that mean we're the same individual? How is that possible? There's only one way that this is possible. The way that your memory suggests. And here I thought you were becoming comfortable with your true identity. Once in denial, always in denial, it seems. The spirit of Darkrai is not a bad thing, Rogue. We must follow the natural flow of aura like all others. Despite what you may think, that is your entitled path to true satisfaction. And your only path. Perhaps you need to see yourself from a different perspective. Whoa. Why would Rogue ever act like you? Oh, well. Is this, This is Dark Crater at the end of Explorers of Sky's postgame. Ah, what happened? I didn't see Darkrai disappear this time. Rogue, are you okay? You don't have to pretend that you're worried about me, you know? Huh? I understand if you don't want to deal with me anymore. I'm never going to be the Pokemon you want me to be. I'm just going to keep dragging you into these messes, so if you want, you can turn back and leave me alone. Why would you say that? Darkrai is a real piece of work. We both know that. Messing with other Pokemon in the way Darkrai does, it's not right. But as much as I don't want it to happen, and as much as I may not see it coming, I will become more and more like Darkrai. My spirit will make sure of it. And you don't want to be around me once that happens. Did Darkrai say something to you that I couldn't hear? Look, Rogue, I get that this situation feels overwhelming to you, but you said it yourself. Darkrai just wants to mess with you. I know that you're not really Darkrai. But, Rogue, listen to me. You can be a lot sometimes, but I've always admired your confidence. Something I've never really had before meeting you. Maybe it's about time that you bring that part of you back. Besides, even if I wanted to leave, it's not like I can. We're stuck in Darkrai's weird dream world together. Eevee, thank you. Don't break down on me now, Rogue. We need to get through this next dungeon. You can't let Darkrai win. Okay, I am super overtime, but I am, like, very hungry, and stream has to end. There are gonna be some extra long videos on YouTube for this one. Great stuff, great stuff. I love where the story is going. I can't talk about it because I have to end stream, but I'm super pumped to see what happens next time. Really looking forward to it. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Check out the description if you want to watch streams live. Link to my Twitch channel down there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way. And until next time, farewell.